Hi there. It's Chelle. Clint is still inside. We are moving forward with the decorating on this. I have a fun idea for this. Actually, Clint came up with this quite a while ago. And I've made little bits and pieces similar on my journal, but we haven't done a round one in a while. So that's what we're going to do. So I did find a doily that was about the right size of this page. So that is going to be very helpful. However, typically what I do is I make circles in my die cutter, but I don't have one this big, so we're gonna have to come up with our own for that. But this is going to be a secret tuck spot, because journaling spot. As you guys know, I love those. I don't think it will fit on. We'll figure out where we want to put it. I know I want it in the back because we just did that really pretty one in the front. What's here? See, it's just a little shy, so it's going to have to be on coffee dye paper, which is fine. Which coffee dye paper? I think I might want it here, so we're going to move this guy. And I'm going to go old-fashioned, and we are going to use a compass. Remember those? So I do need some cardstock, which I did not think to get. So let me grab that. Okay, and let's see if I can remember how to do this. Clint asked me, do you need a lesson? Of course not, because I'm smart enough, right? I'm just testing it just to make sure. Of course, now I lost my I tell you. So who still uses these? Not very many people, do they? I think this would be a good size here. No, it's not quite centered. Okay, we're gonna go with this size. So I need 3 of them. So it's gonna take a minute. Let's draw one out, and then maybe I'll just close it off so you guys don't have to watch. Make sure it's gonna stay on my paper. Am I doing a throwaway? Maybe I should have done it from the other direction. There we go. Not too horrible. Sure it stays. Maybe though it might be easier to do it like this. I tell you, the old-timey gadgets. I'm like, oh no, how am I going to draw a circle? And Clint had this. I don't know why he got this. He's had it. We got it for a special reason at one time. And I know I have 1 or 2 laying around, but I wasn't sure where they were. Perfect. Okay, so I am going to cut these out. You guys don't have to hang around while I do this. Probably going to be boring, so I'll be right back. Okay, I did cut those 3 out, and then I realized I'm going to need more than that. But these are for the decorated part. So I'm just putting some coffee dye paper on the back of this one digital. And we'll cut it a big circle out of it. Thankfully I did not close my compass. Just want, you know, kind of like where the circle would be, make sure that's really good. And I'm just going to do this one. think that'll be stiff enough to do what I need it to do. Once it dries, it will take a little bit, so I want to go ahead and do that. And then I think I need one more. It's just easier to just do this instead of trying to figure out later how to do it or to come back later. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys that real quick. I am just picking some digitals that I have from Tina. Just kind of, that one's a kind of fun one. And this is going to be like hidden inside. Again, I've made, you know, things similar to this several times over, so those of you who have been with me for a while probably have an idea of what I'm doing. Of course, sometimes I don't have an idea, but I have made them so often now that pretty simple. A lot of journaling space in this really short, tiny area. Hopefully we can get this done in an hour. So I'm going to... Okay, so we have that. I'm going to go ahead and draw my circle. Did I squish that? I almost feel like I did. I did, didn't I? Darn. Okay, so. That's going to be a little big. Let's see. Michelle, why did you do that? I can't find the center. Let's aim for there. Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Wasn't very smart, was it? Okay, it's a little shy, but that's fine because we're going to have to cut these down just a little bit to make them fit. So I know that I have white, like right here, so I'm going to try to avoid that. Oh, good grief. I think it shifted on me. Which is why I am, there we go. So hopefully I remember what, okay, I want this one, and it was the inside here, right? So it goes around, and it's this one. Michelle has lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Oh, you know what? I wonder if he's done with the new color. All of a sudden he started walking out here. Okay, let's try this again, guys. Yeah, here he comes. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this one in one try.
How's it working?
Good. I think I got it. What do you have for me? Oh, that's perfect. It's kind of the color you wanted it, isn't it?
I don't know. I kind of wish it was a little darker, but I think it's pretty.
So this is, the new color is pink.
Yeah, it's a light rose is what the dye is called.
Yeah, so that's pretty. We did have somebody request pink. So if you're interested, we'll probably have a couple in the store.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the grain in it quite a bit.
You can see the grain, and it looks like half of it was darker, the
Yeah.
grain of the wood, compared to the light.
I was surprised because it looked pretty much white all the way around except for one stripe.
But you know, that happens a lot when we're doing the wood. You don't really see it until you dip it, and
it has a crack in it, but I glued all that, so.
that looks awesome. Yep.
But I think it's pretty, so I'm just going to dip it.
I I love it. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to see it when it's got all the shine on it.
Yeah.
So cool.
Pretty shiny right now.
So yeah, so pink now available in the store.
Yep.
When you see this. So
Yeah.
this is Sunday's video.
Oh, is this your second one already?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you making good time?
I'm fast.
Okay, honey, I was going to say that chicken for soup. Not today, but...
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I was going to eat some, but I think I'll have gumbo.
Okay. It doesn't matter, whatever.
I don't mind. I'm hungry.
So I'm just going to cut these out real quick.
Love you.
Okay,
Bye,
I love
guys.
you. Thanks for visiting.
Thank you for visiting. Cut dreams, everyone.
I didn't say anything. I was practicing at the end of my video. So yeah, so we're going to do this. These will be our journaling spots inside the thing. Sorry, I was thinking all of a sudden, uh-oh, I turned you guys off, but I didn't. So when you're cutting, though, just to give you a hint, hold your scissors straight. Turn your paper. I was thinking, I wonder if I should have been turning my paper on the compass. I'm not the greatest, you know. Do what works. Okay, save this because we could probably make tags out of the leftovers. See if I can figure this one out here. Definitely moved, didn't it? That's okay. Lots of fun, guys. Okay, so we have those. I will probably erase the line here. Do I even have a pencil to erase it with? We'll see. Okay, I'm going to put this aside because I'm done with it. Okay, so these we're going to put aside. We're going to let those dry so that they kind of harden up. And then we are going to use this awesome tape that Miss Leslie gave me. Actually, I still want to do one thing. Well, is it necessary to do now, or could I do it later? We can do it later. So, let me show you what I want to do. So, you're going to have one. This is going to be the bottom. And I do like to put one on the bottom. So, this is going to glue onto our page. But we're going to kind of do our little design here. So again, we're just going to go straight down. What I'm planning is like halves on this one. So just straight down, approximately a half. I'm not going to stress if it's bigger on one side than the other. Just when we cut our other one, you know, want to keep that in mind. And then I'm going to do like little pieces here. Does that make sense? So we'll bring it in like this. And so our little tags, our secret tags, will go in this spot here. So much easier though, Leslie, using this paper and stuff, trying to figure out my own thing. How does that work? That will probably work like that. So I already have that one edge. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just going to hold in your page. Not have it all moving the way you don't want it to. And then one over here. Okay, that was pretty simple. So then, like this one, I'm going to take it and just kind of figure out, you know, where we want to cut it at. So, let me get, I need a pencil. Oh wait, I have this awesome eraser. Do I have a pencil other than that one? I had them all set up here at one time because I use pencils so often nowadays. Okay, we're going to use this. So it needs to be, I think, straight on like this, you know. So what I'll do is just kind of come in just a touch here and here, and then kind of in. So what I'm doing is just kind of going around kind of how I need to cut it out. And then on this side, it'll make more sense here in a minute. This feels a little bit bigger. Okay, so we're going to try this, and I'm just going to cut it in just a touch there, and then kind of hope that I have it kind of lined up right. Okay, so then this should go in here almost perfectly. Not quite, but if I kind of straighten that up, I might can do that on the so let me see if I put it, I kind of want it to lay here, so I need to trim this part just a little, and then here, so like this edge, and then it will line up right there. So let's try it on the cutter. See how difficult it will be. I think it'll be pretty easy. And then I can just trim this one little piece off with the scissors. Because what this is going to do, it's going to slide. So you're going to want to slide it in, you know, pretty easily. And I'm going to cut just a sliver off this section just to make sure when all the pieces are put together that it's going to slide in for me. Wasn't too bad. Leslie, I probably could have used your light box, you think, for this? I don't know. I don't know if it would show through, you know. I'm gonna use it though. Okay, and then this one, ooh, I was way off, wasn't I? Okay, so that's okay, we'll make it work. Actually, not too bad in the back. I'm okay if it's a lot of space. So really just the sides I need to kind of straighten. Thought that was way off corner ways. And then this one we'll just kind of straighten it too. But it's so much easier to do this than to try to do it later. There we go. See? Kind of fits pretty nice. Okay. Shall we leave those? I'm making a mess, but that's okay. And then, you know what I want to do, I think, is I want to go ahead and put like a little handle. That way they're a little easier. I don't know if Clint's coming back out here again or not. To pull out or to put in or whatever. He's doing something, but I don't know what. Oh, I think he's doing Velcro maybe. I have a couple of ink blenders to send out today. These, I do need something eventually, so these work really well for, and then I can also tell, oh, this one goes, well, I don't know if I can tell that or not. figure it out. Because this one's not going to fit here. You know, so that's why you kind of have to do them all different, because depending on how you cut it. These have awesome sticky, the double stick foam tape. Double-sided, I guess. That Sweet Leslie sent me. Something I was like, I need to get that. You can make your own, but man, this makes it so much easier. You know, just kind of, you can use small papers and then just build them up. But this has made a world of difference. I probably will not be without it. So, thing is, I can't shift it or anything, so we're gonna just hope we get it pretty straight. You don't want to press it down yet. Okay, that looks good, and we'll press it. So these, I remember this one goes on this side. Will be hidden in here. So it's a big project, but you think that one's hard, wait till you see this one. Okay, so we're going to use this again, and the thing is, I want my, okay, I probably want those up and down, right? Thinking of my page and how hard it would be to pull things out. So this one you could do it any way you wanted to. I was thinking about doing it in set of 4. I think that will work if I do it right. So we're gonna do it here, kind of about in the center. Doesn't have to line up with the one below it. You're not. I mean, that's a whole different thing. And then I want it like straight across. So. They don't have to be perfect, but you know, it is kind of nice if they're pretty close. You're not really going to see this part. I'm making pretty good time though on these. These are a commitment to make, especially when you haven't made one. You know. Okay, so our other one, which is this one, we are going to attempt to cut this. So, how do I want to do that? I think we're going to do it the same way. I can't really cut it in half because then it probably won't be in half. Does that make sense? So, and you're going to have to take out like a ½ inch, you know. So my edge is there. That worked pretty well last time, I think. So I'm just gonna kind of do it. If you do it like, you know, just a few. See, that one's way over there, it feels like. Then you can kind of just eyeball how you need to do it. And say, oh, I need to line up with that line there. And then we need to hit this line here. But I think this is easier than, you know, some of them. Trying to have my thing there. Okay, and then that one. Can't really see it, but that's okay. Okay, keep it like this because so this one is this one. So I wanted to do it first because I couldn't really see that one. Should be this one. Not too bad. This one. Be this one. Definitely feels bigger, this one. I don't really want, you know, like the edge showing. We could trim that though if we need to. Because I like them to be secret, you know. That's the whole point of this. So this one. This was a Clint idea. If you've been with me a while, you have seen this one before. Or something similar. I think I made one like this 2 years ago, and I don't think I've done the circle since then. Okay, so this one here. So I'm going to kind of play around and just see. I think that one's going to be fine. Let's kind of trim this just a touch. Take your time and, you know, don't rush it, because then you'll be like, it's not working for me. And you might get, yeah, you might mess up and then have to redo the whole thing. So just enjoy your time. Take it easy. This one, I need to cut off that section. See, like that one is still tight. And the thing is, you want it to, because you can't adjust it later, so you want it to like go in there nicely and fit in there nicely. Let me trim this. Something's not right here and I gotta figure it out. I think that was it. Okay. And we'll do this one. But yeah, I remember doing this one the first time. Oh my gosh, it was such a pain. But Clint was really like, let's do this. I think the first one I did was for a farm journal. And I have these fun little buttons that were like ants. I don't know who ended up with that journal, but it was such a fun journal to do. This one's a little off, but I'm not sure why. So I'm just going to trim it just a touch. And there we go. Okay. So I think when I put the top on, that it will lay pretty well. So this one you kind of want a little bit more maybe than use these for little handles. We'll cover these up so they're not that big of a deal. About 1 inch is what I do. Because these are going to be our little handles, but you have to have a handle in order to pull them out. Okay. I'm doing pretty good on time. Might can get this whole component done. I don't know. Okay. And these, I think I'm going to leave this one until I finish the doily part of it. That way I don't shift them all around. So let me show you though what I'm talking about. So you're not going to see any of these because they're like in a sandwich. So this will kind of lay here, and these will come out, and then you'll have one on the top and one on the bottom that will pull out, right? No. Make sure you turn it the right way. Yeah, that will be the top and the bottom. So I think these will be fine, you know, to pull out when you have it like flat. So I think it'll be fine. So now we have to finish our bread, our sandwich part. Okay, so I'm going to let those just sit over here, and hopefully they don't fall because then I'll have a mess. So I'm supposed to be working on my table pretty soon. I got legs for it the other day, so that was kind of fun. Okay, so here is my top. It's too plain the way it is, so we're going to add a little bit to it. And I was thinking about napkin. So let me find those. Let me put these over here so I don't lose them. I just had my napkin there. Just a fun napkin, and then maybe we can even add something else. But then I saw this too. It'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Just to put it on. This is old pattern material. Kind of doing like a little collage thing. Maybe. Is that even necessary? I don't know. I just happened to see it and thought, oh, let's do a little more collaging than what I had thought of. So that will work. I'm just going to use my glue stick for this, for probably most of it. I did also double up on the doilies for this one. I don't think it's necessary, but I also wanted it to, because it's going to sit on a circle, so. Hold on, let me get paper towel. Did you guys find that you liked anything better? You know, when toilet paper was hard to find, so were paper towels. But so we got the store brand, and they're so much cheaper, and they're just as good as the name brand we were getting. I don't know, I was just thinking about it. I think we saved like $5 a package, and since we have cats, we use a lot of paper towels. This will kind of be fun though, just, you know, something just to add to it. Let's just do that. It doesn't matter if it's a little over it. I'm using Scotch Create glue. It's my favorite glue. I'm thinking about doing like my favorites and just doing a blog post on it. I don't know that I would post it like in here per se. But if you guys want to see it on a video, let me know. That's kind of fun. And then this one, there's so much of that, I'm just going to chop it off and just use this one piece. That gets rid of another little section. Maybe just right there. I want to stay here. But I want something decorative on top, and so I thought one thing I haven't used in my journal is napkins. So we're gonna remedy that here right now and then later in the journal, because I do have an idea for that. Okay, so here's one, a napkin. I don't think we've used it yet. And I think, you know what, I'm going to try to just do this and do a little circle. A little bigger. I do it there, and then go just a little bit smaller. I don't know, can you do that on a napkin? Sure you can. It moved. Michelle's going to do this real easy. Yeah, right. Michelle is not going to do it very easy. So, you know what? Let's try these funky scissors. Still haven't. This is not a good pair. It keeps locking up on me. Come on. Okay. Try this funky pair. too bad. I'm okay if it, you know, does that and then I just have to rip it. I don't want it perfect anyways. Watch it not even be the right size. Would not be anything new for me, would it? I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. I know you can use water and you can use like a paintbrush to get your circle, but I have neither of those out here right now. Okay, good enough, right? Yeah. And then we're just going to do a circle and just glue that down for some decoration. I do like doing this instead of Mod Podge. You could certainly use Mod Podge, even a homemade glue. I haven't used Mod Podge in a while since I discovered how nice it is to do it with a glue stick. So just a little decoration, you know, and then we're going to glue this down on here. Do I need to? I think it'll be okay, but we'll kind of at least set a 2 here. Because typically, like when you put glue down, it'll kind of seep up in there. Glue that down. I have to admit though that compass made a world of difference drawing these circles. Cutting them out for sure. Alright, so this one I'm just going to kind of make sure it's about even, you know, all the way around. If I can before it dries. Okay. I'm going to call it good. Not perfect, but can't worry about that too much. It sets pretty quick, this glue. That's okay though. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to put that on top. Whoa, almost dropped it. Though I did think I had some parts coming up. But it does kind of seep up, so I think that will hold that other doily in place. Okay. So this, let me make sure that oh. Sure I know what I'm doing, which obviously I don't. So this will go under here like that. So I kind of want those straight to, you know. Okay, that one goes there. One goes here, but see how nice it is. And then we will try this. I think I'm gonna pop these off real quick and just in different areas so that I remember where they go. And we're gonna put this on. say this is about 1/8 of an inch thick. The foam tape. So, and then I'm going to attempt to make sure that is about right before pressing it down. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, then we're going to press that down really well so it stays as well. And then we know that one's on the top, this one's on the bottom. And we can put our little pies back in there. Right? That's the right place. No. That is in that hole. Okay, I need to go in this hole. There we go. So yeah, I put like one all the way to the right, one to the left. So I remember. Otherwise you have to fight with it. And it's not that fun. But once it's glued down, it's not really that hard to put them back in place because you're going to have a solid area. But I want to make sure this looks nice. Okay, so I have one straight up, and then what we'll do is we'll glue this straight down. You could just leave this, you know, like do a big circle, leave it open part way for another tag, but I think we're going to be fine as far as journaling. Okay, so just kind of when I put my embellishments and stuff, I want it to be kind of straight. There we go. Make sure all this is down. That's kind of pretty, huh? Okay, I have an idea for right here. Let me see if I have a pink one. Is that pink? It's not a doily. I thought I had a doily. It's pink. I have a peach one. Is that the one color I have? That's not going to work. Okay, I know I have more of those, so I gotta find them. I don't like this, so I'm going to use that. I might even use like the tan one. So let me look for those real quick. Let me look on the other side. Nope, I don't see any. Okay. Now I gotta figure out where I put them. So let me grab my decorating supplies and we're going to decorate this up. Yeah, because we still have a little bit to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, I did not find a doily that I was kind of looking for, but that's okay. So I did find some pink lace, which we might could do like a, I do not know. I have more, I just kind of, oh, something like that maybe. So it would, you know, just for some decoration. Okay, let's cut this piece off. And then I'm just gonna, we're gonna make it work. A lot of times, I am using art glitter glue. That's my glue of choice. I do like Fabri-Tac sometimes. So I'm just going to kind of make this into a circle of sorts. But it kind of needs to set sometimes what I was getting at. Kind of get a little bit tacky. And then we'll hope that we can, what can I decorate it? Okay, I don't know. Just like this shell. I know somebody's probably yelling at me. Do it like this. But I kind of wanted like a little collage here with some lace, so, or a doily or something. Is that a big mess? Not too bad if we, you know, can let it kind of start sticking, which it is, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it works really well if you kind of stick it down. I might cut out some of the bulk. I don't really know what I'm doing. Just play. You know, sometimes that's all you want to do is just play. That's all you have to do. It'll work out. But yeah, the guy from Wednesday with Clint, he told Clint he didn't charge enough, so he gave him more money than what he quoted him. People are so nice. Sometimes, you know. For the most part, we've had that a lot. People are like, well, that's not enough. Or the one, I think the one that we had the most, the guy said, I think we quoted him like 120, and he said, well, I have 300 for this job, so just write it for 300. You know, budgeted, I guess, for the job. So people are always doing that. They're so nice. For the most part, we meet some really, really nice people. I know this is kind of looks odd, but it'll be fine. It'll work out. Kind of know what direction I'm moving in. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'll come back and press it down. I did want some of these, like her little stamps. Those are cute, and I'm gonna try these again. Like I said, for some reason they did a black border on some of these, which makes absolutely no sense. But it wasn't like the whole set, because I printed them all at the same time. So, I don't know. Should have got a different set of scissors, but that's fine. Probably should go in and get my other glue, my Fabri-Tac, because it's so much better for, you know, bulky stuff. I bought some, but I just don't use it that often, so it's still in the house. There. I'm not going to attempt to make them into stamps. So, something like that. Let me see if I can get that part to hold down. It's kind of cute, just a little collage type thing. Sorry, I didn't ink it, so I gotta get glue all over my fingers. But if you had like hot glue, which I don't really use anymore, or Fabri-Tac, it would kind of hold it down better. And then sometimes I put like the weight on it. Okay, so what else did I want to use? She has some really beautiful things here. Here, Clint again. Here he comes. I think he misses me. Either that or he's going to yell at me for doing too much today. Maybe he's not coming out at all. It's beautiful little cherish. See, that looks nice, the way it kind of starting to lay down like you want it to. So like this could go here, and then maybe this over here. I have another idea. We're just kind of putting some stuff down real quick. Of course, I didn't ink around the edges of this one either. I guess that's my trend right now. Okay, let me get another piece. I'll be right back. Okay, so I do have a couple of charms I thought might be kind of fun to put in here too. So we'll see what we think there. And I have this one, just like a fun collage, you know, piece. Let's try this. Kind of like that. Get these kind of glued down and something heavy set on them. We'll work on the rest of the I have this I could use. This is heavier, so we'll set that down there. I know, it's awful. Let's see, I have this. It kind of has little pink pom-poms on it. I can figure out how to... get it off of here. Something on here. I don't know. Not sure this is going to work, but we're going to try it. That's cute. Okay, I like it. I tell you, sometimes my ideas are kind of like it gets worse before it gets better. I was thinking, I bet somebody's looking at this thinking, oh my gosh, Michelle, you're just messing it up. But, you know, a lot of projects do that. They say that for sure, like with watercolor. Just keep messing with it. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And also, you know, just drawing. People say that. So it's kind of... I think I just need this to be in a knot. I don't know, that's a weird, it's kind of an odd little ribbon. Somebody gave that to me, I don't know who. Probably like, figure it out, Michelle. Just kind of like this, but I think because it has a little bit of, ribbon on there, it might hang better, you know, stay there better. There we go. And then I have this one, which is kind of metal piece too. And then I thought maybe even something like this, I don't know. Yeah, that's really cute. Really like that. I'm just gonna try to put this on and just see if it'll stay. Actually, you know what I should use? Glossy accents. But I don't doesn't work though, usually art glitter glue will work. If that doesn't work, we'll replace it with glossy accents. And then I really love that little pop of color. See, it's not as bad as you thought it was going to be. A lot of people say they can't do collages because it just doesn't look that good. That's the thing, is it gets worse before it gets better. Trust me, I know. Okay, so now we're going to kind of play and see what we want on these. I have these scissors. I need my scissors. Actually, I don't want to cut those. Been looking for these too. How funny. Okay, I have these. I thought they might kind of be fun for like right here. For these guys hanging. What do you think? Is that too obvious? I don't know. Or I could just kind of trim them down, but that might be too hard to get those out. And sometimes you have way too much room. So what I do is I just put like extra coffee dye paper here and then like fold it up. And because that one feels like it might fall out. So I have to do something with that. We'll see how they lay. But that's kind of cute. And two, I could just put it like right here on the doily. You could reach under it. So this was my thought, is one there, and then these guys. Kind of spread around like a pale pink and then obviously I need another dark pink, but I think that's going to be cute. I don't know, what do you think? Why did I take that off? Okay, let me get another dark pink. Hopefully I have one. Worried there for a minute. Feels like it's all staying, so that's good. So these I could put here, but I kind of like them, the idea of them being up above it. Even if you can kind of see that, where's that one? You know, it's just going to kind of show you, hey, there's something over here. So, and we might trim, you know, that off. And you just kind of have to lift up your little flower once it's dry. And kind of get in to get your secret handle. Is this too much? Let me know what you think. A lot going on, but like I said, I felt like I needed something more going on with this journal. Because it was almost just too overwhelming. Hopefully those will stick. It's almost like an acrylic thread. If not, I might have to do my Fabri-Tac. We'll see if they start sticking. And then these, I think I am. I'm just going to put one there and one on the top just to say, hey, look here. There's a lot going on. I don't know. What do you think? See, that one didn't even start sticking. A lot of glue there. I think it's kind of fun. What do you think? Is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. I like it. It's kind of like just a fancy little doily pocket, you know. The metal's sticking good. How are you doing? I think that one's going to stick. This one will stick, I think. Making sure I have enough glue. I think they'll stick. So I love that page. What do you guys think? Is that something you're interested in? Something you'll try? And then, like I said, I'm just going to like trim this just kind of flush. So it's kind of hidden. That's the idea of the whole thing, is little hidden pockets, drilling spots. And then this one will just trim that, and you're not going to notice it as much as you would. I don't know. I love it. Actually, I do. I don't think it's overdone or anything. In fact, I might even add more to it. I have a couple of ideas that I'm thinking of. You guys know how I am. So we're going to wrap this up. There's no sense in you guys just staying here. And this is really wet glue, so I really want it to dry. So I'll let it dry overnight before I make any more videos. And I hope you guys like this. To me, it was so fun to make. And I think it'll be a fun, interactive element in this journal. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And hope you enjoy it. We will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.